So this video is 3 ways to lock in and change your life completely. And these are the things that you need to do in order to completely change your identity, change the person that you are in order to become the person that you want to be. And we're all looking to reach the same goal. We're all trying to find success in one way or another. And these 3 things are going to take anybody to that next level that's looking to get there. All you have to do is put in the work, and it is going to take some time, but you just have to stay consistent. So we're going to go over these 3 things that you need in order to lock in and change your life. So the first thing that you need to know and that you need to do is you just need to stop caring. Stop caring what other people think. Stop caring about other people's opinions, and just stop caring completely. Just focus on your task that's ahead. Focus on what you need to do to get to that point, and just don't get outside of yourself. Stay where you're at, like be in the position that you want to be in order to reach your goals. Like, block all the noise. Don't listen to what people say. People are going to tell you that you can't do this, you can't do that. People are going to talk bad about you. You might get bad comments on your content that you're posting. You might get people telling you that you just should give up, that your content is trash, or they might be giving you suggestions and advice on your videos, and you go and look at their profile and they don't have any videos posted, or they don't even have a profile picture, but they want to get in and they want to talk trash to you, but they don't have a profile pic. And it's like, there's these people that come out of nowhere all the time. And that's why you have to stop caring about that stuff. Because if you care about every negative comment that you get under a video, or if you care about all the negative stuff people say behind your back and it gets out to you and you hear about it, or they might tell you straight up to you, which most of the time they won't. The thing is that most people won't tell you face to face. They won't talk negative about you. It's because the people that talk about like bad about you, those are usually the people that are afraid. They're cowards. They don't want to do it themselves. And that's the whole reason why they're attacking you, because they see you putting yourself out there. You're taking risks. You're taking that effort to become the best, when they know that they have that same opportunity to take that, but they're just too much of a coward to do it. So they want to keep you down at their level. They want to keep you down beneath the surface. They don't want you to rise above, because they know that they don't have the courage in order to do it themselves. So that's the main reason why people are hating on you in the first place. And that's why you need to block that stuff out, because it's all false. Like, that's not gonna, what somebody else thinks is not going to have a say on how successful you become. It's not gonna change your business. It's not gonna change you as a human being. Nothing's gonna improve your life but yourself, your own work habits. Like, nobody else can control like what you do. No one has an effect on your outcome. So you just have to realize that that stuff's gonna come. It is part of the game. And anything that you do, like when you start to step out of the norm, people are always going to try to attack you for it. So you've got to stop listening to that, listening to these other people, and you've just got to stop caring is the main point. And now the next thing you need to do is you need to find something that you can work towards. So you need to lay out a goal for yourself and exactly the steps that you need to take to get there, so that you can keep working as hard as possible. And what that's going to do is that's going to take that energy that you have built up in your life, and it's going to focus that in a certain direction. So if you have no plan, no goals or anything like that, you're not going to have anywhere to channel that energy. So where that energy is going to go is it's going to go to all the bad recreational activities that don't get you anywhere. It's going to lead to you drinking alcohol, doing drugs, chasing girls, playing video games, watching TV, all this other stuff, because you've got that energy built up in yourself. You're young, and the energy is meant to be put somewhere. But the unfortunate reality is that in 2025, that energy can be put elsewhere. There's so many other activities for us to do. So it's so easy for us to get distracted. Then we go off path. So we're meant to have that energy inside of us so that we can channel it into doing something good. And what that good is going to be focusing on building yourself and building your business. So you have to channel that energy in the right direction, because if not, then you'll be lost. So you need to figure out what your goals are and what direction you want to head. And every time you feel like getting off of that path and going to do something that's not gonna benefits you towards your goals, you need to redirect yourself, get back on the path, and use that energy and anger maybe that you even have built up to work towards that. You got to use everything as fuel. You got to use the anger as fuel. You got to use the energy as fuel. You just have to get that feeling inside of you that you never want to have again. So you want to be able to use that energy to do the fun things down the road. You want to use that energy to do the things you want to do and have the life that you've always wanted. But for now, you need to channel that energy while you're young into your business, into your goals, so that you can reach that point in life where you can do the things you want to do. And then once you stop caring completely, and then you also channel that energy towards your goals, you're on grind mode. At that point, every day you're locked in, repetitive, consistent every single day, and you're starting to see those results. You do also need to have a schedule built in for yourself as well. And that's the third thing. The third thing is build yourself like a calendar or like a schedule with how you're going to complete your tasks. Because if you just wake up every single day and start back from scratch, and you ask yourself like, oh, what am I going to do today? Am I going to do this? Am I going to go to this place? Then at that point, that's when you start doing random stuff that has no productivity. That's when you start procrastinating and you start letting your day slip out of your hands. You start going and having, doing these activities and things like that that are not productive. And it's because you let your mind wander. You weren't structured. Like you didn't have anything structured and built out for yourself. As humans, we need to have structure so that we can follow that consistently to reach our goals. And what building a schedule would do for you is it is going to make that a lot easier, because you just wake up, look at your phone, you've got your calendar, your schedule set for the day. You follow that specifically by the hour. You do all of that stuff that's in your calendar, and at the end of the day, you were productive. So take each task one by one, each hour you're doing, you've got your tasks listed out on your calendar. Take that as a new accomplishment every time you get through one session. So let's say in the morning you've got a workout. You're only focused on that workout. That should be your only focus. Keep your mind on one task at a time so that you can be where you're supposed to be at the moment. You're not looking in terms of what am I going to do tonight? Am I going to go out and have fun? Am I going to do this or that? So by having that calendar, it shows you the tasks that you need to complete one by one. So just focus on the task that's at hand, and that is in segments. So let's say like the first hour you do have, first hour you wake up, let's say you got a workout scheduled. So go and do your workout, complete that task, come back, and then look at your calendar. Hey, we got the next thing. It's time to work for a couple hours. So then you get right to that deep work. You know exactly what time frame you need to be doing that type of work. And then after that, it's time to eat in a separate period of time. You need to have all this stuff structured out for yourself so that you can just follow this schedule. You don't have to wonder what you're going to do, sporadically do things during the day and then end up wasting the day. This is kind of a way to pack a lot of things into one day as well, because you know exactly what you can fit into the 24 hours that you have. So you just need to make that schedule in order to stay focused. And yeah, all you need to do is really follow those three things. Stop caring, focus that energy in towards your work, find something to work towards, build your goals, and then also get your schedule right so that you can reach those goals. And those are really the only three things you need to do, and just stay consistent with that for a long period of time. And have no choice but to win. So that's all I have for this video today. It was quick, but it's really that simple. You need to get those three things, stay consistent with it, and good things will happen to you. So that's all I have, and I will be back with more content for the next time for you guys. So we'll see you then.